So I've been home from uni for almost a month now, and I still haven't finished unpacking. I've hardly even made a dent in unpacking because I just have so much stuff. This room, my childhood bedroom, before I moved back in, was already full of stuff. It looked like it was already lived in. I've taken all my essential uni stuff to my new flat, so like kitchen stuff and bedding. Then I've got all this extra stuff which I've had with me at uni, but I've taken home for the summer. Basically, I've got 3 groups of things, and that's 3 times the amount of stuff that I need. So I need to get rid of it. As you know, I'm really interested in minimalism. I'm very good at not buying things which I don't need, but I have so much stuff, basically from 20 years of just life, that I need to sort through and get rid of the things which no longer like bring me happiness and things I no longer use. So we're gonna play a game. We're gonna do the 30-day minimalism challenge. Got this idea from theminimalists.com. They call it the minimalism game, and the idea is every day for 30 days you get rid of stuff. So on the first day you get rid of 1 thing, second day you get rid of 2 things, third day you get rid of 3 things, etc. By the end of these 30 days I should have got rid of, I think, 465 items. That's a lot of things. I feel like the first few days are going to be really easy because right now I'm looking around my room and I can see so many things that I don't want and don't need anymore. But by the time I get to like the 7th day, I'm probably going to be struggling a lot. This is a great way for me to reduce the amount of stuff I have so that by the time I move into my new place properly in September, I will just have what I need and what makes me happy and nothing else. I've made my own sort of set of rules so that this works for me, because I know the way that the minimalists wrote it was that it had to be out of your house by midnight that night, and that is not going to work for me if I'm going to actually be successful at this. What I've decided for myself is that if there's something I want to sell on Depop, all I have to do for it to count is to list it that day and then put it aside. I'm going to get like a box or something and put it in the back of my wardrobe just so that that's all out the way and sort of declutters my space, but then it's not wasting it by just chucking it out. I'm going to link my Depop in the description just in case when you're watching this there's something that you've seen me get rid of that you want and hasn't been sold yet. And then I'm going to link my 3 sources of inspiration, which are obviously theminimalists.com, a YouTuber called Break the Twitch who is really awesome and talks a lot about living life intentionally and decluttering your space. He's great, so check him out. And then Ali Cherry, who I've spoken about before, who just I'm basically in love with. I'm going to put in a few little clips of my room now, like the before, and also the stairs, which are covered in all my uni stuff, and it's kind of annoying my whole family right now. And without further ado, let's start the 30-day minimalism challenge. Okay, so day 1, I've just unzipped my suitcase from uni with all my clothes in it, and the first thing I pulled out was this pair of leggings, which have a hole in the knee and I haven't worn since I was about 16, so they're definitely going. I'm just going to chuck them in the clothes recycling. Day 1, done. Easy. It's day 2 and I've just found these 2 long sleeve tops, both of which have holes in, and I don't need them. I've got a lot of other tops which don't have holes in, so these are just going to go straight in the recycling. Oh my god, it's so hot. Day 3 now, and I am living in an absolute complete pigsty. Can you see all this stuff on my bed, all that stuff on the floor? Because my bookshelves collapsed. I'm taking that as a sign from the universe that this sort out is needed. So day 3, I'm getting rid of 3 hats. I never wear hats. Number 1, this thing doesn't even fit on my head. Look at that. Got this from the kids section of BHS when I was about 11. Number 2, some kind of sun hat / sombrero. Never worn it in my life, don't know why I own it. And number 3, a crown. I know why I own this. It's because of my YouTube channel name, but let's be honest, I'm never going to wear it. Me and my family are going to be doing a car boot sale in August sometime, so these are all going to go in there. Someone can buy my junk and I can make some money. Me and my stepdad spent the afternoon fixing the broken bookcase. Basically 2 of the shelves collapsed, and because it's an IKEA cheap thing, it needed a lot of screws to sort of hold it all in place. That's all in now, and hopefully it's going to hold the weight of my books. I already sorted out the bookcase behind me when I moved back from uni, so that's all nice and decluttered and pretty. And now I've got all the books from the big bookcase, the one that collapsed, on my bed. So I'm going to sort through all of those now because I need to move them before I go to sleep. I love watching speed cleaning videos, so I'm really excited about this. Let's go. Back everything which I know I want to keep, and my bookshelves are so empty. It's getting dark now, so I think I'm going to go through all the books that I haven't put away tomorrow morning with you. Did you ever watch the show Clutter as a kid? It was on CBBC, I think. Basically there were 2 kids who both had to declutter their bedrooms, and the one who got rid of the most won. But they had to put their things into 3 piles, like keep, chuck and sell, something like that. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. See you then. Today my aim is to get my room back to a point where it's actually livable and just get rid of all the mess, all this mess. It's mostly just books and stuff that was on my bookshelf, like old stuffed toys. So I'm going to sort through that today. Hopefully Penny has just sat down on my bed, so I've got a little less space. Oh, are you moving? I'm going to sort through all my books now. I think the majority of them are going to go in the car boot sale box. A couple are going to my sister, and maybe a few just straight to charity, but we'll see. All of those are now sorted. I've still got to go through like the little bits and bobs that I had dotted around my bookcase, but I clearly have a lot more stuff than the 4 items I need to get rid of today. So I'm not sure what to do about that, and I guess that's the downside of this sort of decluttering method, because I want to get rid of the stuff now. Do I do that? Does that count? I don't know. While I decide about that, my 4 items I'm getting rid of today, 2 books I'm just going to recycle because they're both falling apart or the pages are falling out. There's also this zine which I bought at Summer in the City 2013, 2014 maybe. It's called Amazing Phil, and I'm going to put it on my Depop just because I'm sure there's someone out there who probably wants it. I only paid £1 for it, so I'm not going to like make a profit or anything. I'm sure someone out there in the world will want that, so that's going on my Depop. And then I've got a pair of shorts which I wore to the festival I went to last weekend, and the zip broke because I'm getting a bit of a podge on me and I did the zip up and it broke. It's not fixable, so my new go-to, the clothes recycling bin. Day 5, I'm getting rid of 5 soft toys. It actually breaks my heart to get rid of them because I feel like they've got feelings, but they just sit on top of my shelf gathering dust, so they can go to a better home. It is day 6 now, and I have this big box of books which I've already sorted out from a couple of days ago. I can't remember which day it was, I don't know. I've counted them, there are 40, so if I do day 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and that makes 40. So I'm going to do it all in one. I make the rules because I kind of made this up, so I'm saying this is allowed, and then tomorrow would be day 11. Sorry, I'm literally losing my voice right now. I'm going to put them in the jumble car boot sale pile, which is basically just becoming our whole house. We have so much stuff to get rid of, which makes me feel very happy because at the end it's all going to be really nice and tidy. Day 11 now, and there are 11 pieces of clothing I'm getting rid of. Most of them are tops. There's also a pair of dungarees and a pair of socks and a pair of tights. Most of them are going to go on my Depop, and then a couple are just going to go straight into the charity bag because I can't see them selling on Depop, but that's cool. It's day 12 and I'm rehoming 12 books today. I think I'm going to leave this here and start day 13 in a new video, which you'll see next week, just so that this doesn't get too long. But thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to play along at home if you've got a lot of clutter to get rid of. Then we can all sort of reach decluttering enlightenment together. I'll leave the link to my Depop in the description in case you want to check it out. And I will see you very soon. Bye! Oh!
That's a cool, I repeat,
Don't hold it so close.
cool.